Well, good evening. Housekeeping here, but yeah, we've got another special report, and I can barely believe it myself. But what in the hell? Let's see here. All right, so we're up and running. If you can read and believe it, Howie is in the auditorium right now, and I think they're already live with Bill and Hillary. So he's going to get him again. Let me just see if I can. Might be able to see the chat room. Okay, so we're live. Looks like we're live. See the chat room. All right, Beverly, I see you. Hi there, hi. Let's see. Jack, how are you? Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out how I can talk back to you guys in the chat room, but it's not cooperating with me. I'll figure it out by the end of the broadcast. So welcome. No, Beverly, I wish, but Howie is inside the auditorium in Philadelphia, and Hillary and Bill are about to come out again. So they will be getting, Howie's going to try to get that question answered that he asked the other night is, what is their relationship with the Epstein and the Lolita Express? So forgive me a few. I'm trying to multitask here. I got Howie on. And hopefully as soon as he comes out of there, he's going to send me the video and we're going to post it. And he hasn't been texting me, so I assume it started. So yeah, yes, yeah. Absolutely. The Ukraine, there's a lot of weird things going on there today in London, Jack. Their ambassador was shot at in the street. Some weird things going on. So forgive me. I'm doing a little bit of, I really didn't think he was going to be able to do this, but he did it. And then I got, my account got locked on Twitter mysteriously. I was tweeting the video of the other night, and it just locked up, and it's supposed to go through my cell phone, so you have to have a text message sent to you to unlock it, and it won't do it. Just won't do it. So at least traffic report's still up, so I'm just trying to, and I'm worried about him because he is really sticking it to the Clintons, which is, a good thing. Let me see. That's not working too well. So let me try plan B here. Let's see. Oh, there I am. I was all the way down there. Now I can type to you guys. Hi, everybody. But yeah, there's a lot of very interesting things going on. And it doesn't seem like the spotlight is going to go off of any of these people, whether it's the Clintons, whether it's Alan Dershowitz, and the whole Epstein thing right now. If you don't know, that whole plea deal that Acosta made when he was with the U.S. Attorney's Office has been deemed illegal by a court, which is really important because they now it's been, and please do this. The guy's name is Pak, P-A-K. He's a Korean U.S. attorney, and the Miami U.S. Attorney's Office recused themselves from the plea deal case, and they're going to have to void that plea deal because it was indeed illegal. There's hundreds of victims of Epstein and Clinton and Dershowitz and God knows how many others, and So tweet at him. It's at USATTY PAC. And he is the U.S. attorney that has that case in his hands right now. And he has to, between him and the judge who kept jurisdiction over the matter, they can easily void that plea bargain. And they're the people at the top echelon of, this society. Politicians are not going to like that in any way, shape, or form. And that's why that's how it was designed. So a lot of positive, good things. So I don't know how many of you are keeping up with what's going on with Assange, but I don't think that's such a bad thing. It's a bad precedent to set that there. Pam, you're there. Believe it. Howie's doing this again tonight, and I think it's been 4 days. And he's going to be popping up in Bill and Hillary's lap here any minute. So as soon as he comes out of there, we're gonna get him on here so you guys can ask him any questions that you have. But I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He got him in New York the other night. It's actually getting a little coverage on Twitter. I got locked out of Twitter because of some BS reason, so I'm still trying to get back in, but I have the traffic report account, so I'm on there. But it's been quite the couple of weeks, and there's a lot more stuff going on. It's just so much, as usual, that we can't keep up with it. But it seems like progress is being made. And please tweet at U.S. Attorney at USATTYPAK. He is the one, along with the judge in the case in Miami, that has the ability to void the plea deal with Epstein and reopen that investigation. If they reopen that investigation, and the reason they sealed everything in the investigation is because a pretty good investigation was already done. So they have, I'm sure Dershowitz is implicated. We know Bill Clinton is implicated. And so, yes, Shelby, like club member. Yeah, and sure, I kind of agree with that. And they had to get him out of there some way. And and the surprising part is that they've only charged him with one count of something. It's really a minor charge. It's attempting to break into a computer, and they never actually were able to do that. But that's kind of an odd thing to be extraditing them for. It would seem like what the Justice Department is trying to do, and I hope this is what they're trying to do, is get him out of the embassy, number one, and allow him to plea bargain and reveal what he knows, because I'm sure what he knows is going to be devastating to any of the deep state people that have been basically just holding their breath and hoping that he died in that embassy, and that's, and you say what you want about the guy. He has given up 7 years of his life, to get, and we wouldn't have known about the DNC. We wouldn't have known about Wasserman and Schultz. Think about it. If WikiLeaks and Assange didn't exist, or Chelsea Manning for that matter, a lot of this stuff we never would have heard about. Hi, Maya. Yeah, well, there's a lot of us out there, and Howie's from day one. He's always, that was kind of his point. See if I'm now for the crowdsourcing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Jason. Oh God, I gotta tell Jason. Maybe I can get Jason on here for a minute. I don't know, because it was so high risk today for him getting in there to begin with that we didn't put out any information about it. And let's see. So yeah, there was just after he was in and it obviously had started. That's why sent out the tweets and so forth, because I just cannot believe that within 4 days, and what that tells me is that the Clintons are basically on their own. They're trying to get this is all a money thing that they're doing now. This tour that they're doing, trying to get some money for their failing enterprises. And but I cannot believe, and what it says to me is that the Secret Service could give a shit, about who's getting in there, because obviously this is his third time with Bill, and they just Australia, awesome, Maya, and we were following a lot of the Pell case in Australia with the show, and the last I heard, they had revoked his bail, and that's the Catholic cardinal, number 3 at the Vatican, who was convicted of child rape in Australia. So I'm hoping, Maya, he's still behind bars, because he thought he was going to be able to just stay out on bail for an appeal and all that, but the judge put him right back in jail, that's a good thing. So let's see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat room here, so forgive me. I'm old and infirm. See, Pam. What was that? Jason's texting me back. Says means to get assigned here under the. Yeah. I can see that, and what, Pam, what it tells me is what they charged him with. I mean, it's not like they charged him with espionage or. Here he is. You're on live, Bubba.
Yeah, I didn't get the video.
What?
I don't know what I did. I must have hit the camera or something.
Oh well, I'll send you an invite. Come on here and you can.
No, I didn't get it. There's no video of me doing it. I did it.
Well, no, that's okay. So come on, and we'll talk about it.
I wish I did, dude. They were fucking roughing me up. Something fierce, dude.
Shit. All right. Well, I'll send you an invite right now. So come on and tell us about it.
All right, man. All right.
Well, that is a damn shame. But the fact is, he's in there. Hopefully somebody else got the video, but Howie will be here in a minute. So, and apparently, sounds like they were a lot rougher with him than they were in New York. So he'll be here in a second to tell us all about that. So I'm just going to have to buy him a GoPro, I guess. But this is the first one he's never got. But I'm sure with all the hustle and bustle, that stuff like that happens. But we'll just. Yeah, me too. There he is.
There's no video.
They know.
I can't. I must have hit the camera button. I mean the photo button.
Right.
I went up. I just went up and took my shot. I missed. I did the dumbest thing. I'm so sorry.
Well, all that counts is you were in there and you got him again. twice in 4 days. Oh yeah,
I got him. I'm talking with someone from the Philadelphia Inquirer right now. The news interviewed me, but there's no video, and I feel god awful about that. I absolutely do. That's amateur.
Well, I know you do, and accidents happen. But the point of the matter is that you were there, and what? Just tell us about what? How did it? Did they react like they did?
I just got up and I said like, next question. They were rambling because it was a Philadelphia Eagle who was doing the moderating. They talked about football. Right. They talked. His name's Namdi Absamwa. They talked about losing. Bill talked, and then she talked, and then I just got up and I said, "Next question. What were you doing on Jeffrey Epstein's plane 26 times?" The crowd started. Hillary jumped in again, and then security. And man, they were. I mean, I wish I had the video just for that. I was like, Secret Service was letting them do it. They're pushing. I mean, they pushed me the whole way out from the front row. I was in the second row again. I have pictures of it.
Well, that's Philly too. They're a little bit tougher in Philly than they are in other. Just
no. Even the Secret Service was talking to me afterward, and I was trying to get the thing going. I couldn't even get it. I mean, he talked to me for a while. I mean, this would have been so good. The whole video would have been so good. The Secret Service and everything. Well, I can't believe
I'm going to invest in being a little hopeful that somebody got that. in there.
So
hopefully,
but just know, I mean, I guess, in the cosmic scale of it all, whether there's a video, whether a tree falls in the forest or whatever, trust me, it was done. The fucking tree fell.
yeah, and that's all that counts.
I hope so. I hope so. It won't get obviously as much play. I mean, it would have been a perfect video too, but it didn't last long, man. They grabbed me, and they were fucking. I mean, so it is what it is.
And that's the point. You were there. And I can just, Hillary must be losing it, and the Secret Service, the Secret Service people must be like, oh fuck,
What can they do
again?
What can they do?
No, well, under the law, there's nothing they can do. But the way they operate, exactly. there's a few.
They were asking me for my name. I wouldn't give it. I said, if you want to find out, you'll know who I am. So, anyway, I gotta go meet somebody at a bar. I have to go tell people disappointing news.
Hey, stop it! Stop that bullshit. You went in there. It just, something happened, and I know you're going to get another opportunity in the not too distant future. So that's always.
I know, but the people, they want to. God damn it, man.
Like, give yourself a break, man. You fucking, I do that shit all the time. I put my camera phone in my pocket, and I have a video of my pocket. So,
I just, I was like, I was sitting there. I sat through 2 segments, kind of like the other day, and I just wanted to do it, and I just didn't I guess I didn't hit the right button. I could have, I should have made sure of that. That's got to be. No excuses.
You don't have any backup. You had in New York, you had Jason, so he was there backing you up, so that was a good thing. But
yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody took a video of something.
And nobody understands what that's like, going into a place, on your own. On your fucking own. No, no nothing, no backup, and just give yourself a break, for Christ's sake. And I know
I'm not worried about the crowd, but this time I'm telling you, man, I was like, get the fuck. Now I'm like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Bending my arm back and shit, but I was still trying to hold the phone, even though it wasn't taking.
Are these security? With
security, security from the Met. So
okay. Well, and I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't talked to in advance of this and told.
Well, Secret Service was telling them to let me go.
Yeah.
Secret Service was actually trying to chill them out.
Yeah, but I bet somebody from the Clinton camp or whatever went in and talked to these guys and said, if anybody starts heckling us, you get them out, and I'm sure that wasn't an accident.
Either that or you have a the security guy that's just, overzealous or whatever. I mean, I was walking and they're like, wow, man, that was messed up. That was really messed up.
Yeah.
But I just wish I had the video, bro. I really do. God damn it.
We'll hold out for hopefully some responsible person in the audience, which anybody that pays to see those 2 mummies, I can't imagine there would be, but you never know. And like I said, this isn't, and Howie, this whole thing, the whole point of it, and as far as I know, since I've known you, is that anybody can do this. Anybody can do it, and should be doing it. And every time they show their faces in public, people need to cram this.
Yeah, I wanted to get Bill. Bill was laughing. Bill was laughing again, and once again, Hillary took right over. She took right over.
She wears the pantsuit in that family.
I don't remember what she was saying because things escalated pretty quickly.
Well, but and I really think what Bill was more upset about the other night was being boring rather than being a child rapist. That was more damaging to his ego that he said he was boring than the fact that you were accusing him of child rape. So that, we know who they are, and they're going to do what they're going to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do.
You need You need anything else from me? Oh, okay. All right. So whoever, yeah, feel free to call me anytime. All right. All right. Thank you very much. What was your name, sir? Liz? Yeah. Howard. Okay. See you later. All right. All right. Thank you.
So I know, dude. I can't. If it was me, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be ready to fucking.
Yeah. I mean, but it would. Yeah, I know. But that's, that's a social media world. But the news, like I said, the local news stopped me. They interviewed me for a second.
At least it'll be reported, and
the Philadelphia Inquirer has my name and number. Anybody that wants to make sure that I was here, I'm right outside the Met in Philadelphia.
Like your credibility is not a problem, Howie. Clinton's credibility is a problem, not yours.
I would like to everybody to have seen that. I mean, I was getting pushed out. I mean, there was police all around. I was like, yo, get this guy off me. Yeah. This guy, they got no fucking right. I'll be talking to the Met too.
Absolutely. But I would almost bet a body part that the security guys were talked to there said if anybody you need to.
No, all right, I'm calming down now. I'm calming down.
You don't look calm.
Huh?
You don't look calm.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, it's easy for me. I'm just sitting in a chair in fucking Virginia.
I'm gonna go meet somebody I know on Twitter for a beer and some food.
All right.
So he's like 2 blocks away. His girlfriend works down there. Wow. So
we love you. We love you.
Love you too, man. All right. I'll have to go on and explain myself on Twitter, Periscope, whatever. But just now, it was done again. It was done again.
Yeah. Well, that's what we've been doing the past hours. I ain't sitting in this chair because I thought you were just fucking off somewhere.
No, I was in the belly of the beast yet again.
Again, in 1 week, and that's the story. Hopefully, somebody will write that.
Well, listen, it'll make some type of news publication. Like I said, the Inquirer wants to talk to me. I think so. They were waiting for me right outside. So,
no. You just be safe. That's what's important.
There's some video of it somewhere. Just be a matter of getting a hold of it.
I hope so. And what we can do is just have them look at the video you posted the other day and the one Jason posted, because that's what happened in Philly. It's you know what I'm saying. I mean, if they want to see what it looks like, but
yeah, it's still nice to have it documented.
Yeah, well, we're low tech, dude.
All right, brother.
All right, take care of yourself. Holler at me if you need anything.
I will. I'll be texting you.
All right.
Thanks for checking in.
Watch your back. All right.
All right.
Wow. And that's my friend. So as things happen, he wasn't able to get the video. That to me, that means nothing. I know he was there. I was with him all day while he was trying to pull this off, and it was sort of miraculous that after what happened Friday, that he could get back in there, and that all that tells me is the Clintons have been written off. There's nobody looking out for them in any way. And I'm sure they've still got a lot of tentacles and a lot of and power, but as far as the powers that be, making sure that they're protected. I mean, just think about it. They all have Secret Service details, and the fact that he was able to walk in there twice in a week, it's not. And I'm sure the Secret Service doesn't consider Howie a threat. So there's probably nothing legally like he said they could do anyway. Let's see. let me just check on the chat here. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just see. I've covered questions a few days ago. Let's see. Bella. Trying to look at the good question. Oh, what happened to the Kids Incorporated documentary that Heather and Honeybee were working on? I don't know, Lee. I don't know. I know I haven't seen Honeybee doing a whole lot lately, but I will look into that because we had some contacts with her and she's done some amazingly good work. God, that's social media, man. You know, you just get a little bit behind and you just kind of fall behind. So I'll see if I can find out. So, and believe me, if they, I don't know how they would stop it, you know, but any place that they're going to be, or that Joe Biden's going to be, or anybody like Debbie Wasserman Schultz or Alan Dershowitz or any of these people, if they're in the vicinity, you know, how he's going to be there. So, and what he's trying to do is let everybody that watches this and every individual citizen know that you can do this. You should be doing this, and that's that's always been his message. He's not out to make, the guy. He works his ass off. I've known him for about 2 years. He works a full-time job and he does this in his spare time, and it's not inexpensive. It's not pleasant. It's not free from stress. So, but I guarantee you there's more to come, and I'm not really apologizing, but the reason we didn't even, say anything about this was we didn't think that he could get in there, like 4 or 5 days after he'd already done that. But there I go thinking again. So, thank you everybody for, your support and this channel. We're trying to do better. Myself, I've been my physical situation has just been really, really bad in the last, it's going to be about 6 months, but they're working on me, and they're either going to have to put me out to pasture or shoot me, one of the two. But regardless, we're going to be doing more of these. And I guess Kelly didn't make it tonight. Kelly's amazing. You can, you follow her on Twitter. She just does amazing research and all this stuff. So that we're going to get this show back on the road at some point. So there you go. And you guys keep doing what you do. I mean, man, Pam, Bella. I mean, you guys are awesome. And I see that every day on Twitter, and it's not just Twitter. It's the stuff you're posting about. It's really like I watched Pam's presentation. I think it was on Facebook not too long ago, and these are like legal remedies to fight against what Department of Children and Families are doing to children. So all of you, and that's all we can do. If everyone keeps doing everything that they can do, it'll change, and things are changing, because I really think when you look at the big picture, if you thought, and we did, because we started the show about 3 years ago, and it was like two nutty guys just barking at the moon. That's what it was. And we've come a very long way, and a lot of absolutely, and you have sometimes when you're that close to this stuff, and it's so tough to deal with and look at every day in and out, that you don't realize that progress is being made. But if you step back a little bit, and just me not being physically that well, let me do that. And when I sit back, and this wasn't even possible 3 years ago. Any of the things that are the Nexium case, the Epstein case, and please do that. Let me ask you again. This whole thing is in the hands of a U.S. attorney, the Epstein illegal plea deal that Alan Dershowitz negotiated and that Acosta negotiated, knowing at the time it was illegal, can be voided. And then if they void it, they have to reopen the investigation. And there will be hundreds of victims that participate in that. And the man that is controlling that now is the U.S. attorney. His last name is Pack. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his first name, but at USATTY Pack. Tweet at this guy. Let him know. And the poor guy, he Miami recused the case and threw it on him. He's in the Atlanta U.S. Attorney's office, and that happened. And he got a Twitter account all in the same day. So I'm sure he's overwhelmed. But you know, that Twitter account is there. The Justice Department handle is there, and yeah, his Twitter handle is at USATTYPAK. I call him Pac-Man. I put little Pac-Man. To Dershowitz, I tweet Dershowitz constantly. I told him that the Pac-Man has his face or has his future in his hands, and you know, I've got the little Pac-Man gif going across the screen. So we're just keep messing with them, and that's all we can do. And you know, we educate people we come into contact with, and thanks for keeping us doing this, because you there it is, U.S. Attorney Pac, Pac-Man, and he does. When he voids that, and Epstein has been in the court case that was going on in New York. That was really kind of a side issue. Dershowitz thinks he can handle these two victims and he can get over on them, and but that's not the case. That's not what he's worried about. He's not worried about these individual attorneys and civil lawsuits. He's worried about the plea bargain. He's worried about reopening that investigation and unsealing all the stuff in the plea bargain case that it was sealed for the first place. And immunity was given, I'm pretty sure, to him, and I'm sure Bill Clinton, maybe a few others. They gave immunity to these scumbags. So that's what we have to concentrate on right now. That case could bring down the entire government. So bring it on, I say. That's what it has to be. So all right. I'm going to mosey on down the road here, and thank you everybody for participating and doing everything you do every day. And we're going to keep. That's what I said. You know, there's a lot of evil in this world. They can do what they do, and we'll keep doing what we do. And I think you know how it's going to turn out. So I love all you guys. Say good night for now. I'll see you next time.